Greetings, Adam Hires here, Hires and Associates Insurance, and the purpose of today's video is to talk a little bit about health insurance and open enrollment. As of the making of this, it's November 1st, so you can officially look at all the Affordable Care Act plans for next year. We're pretty easy to find online. Just Google Hires and Associates. We'll pop up right away, and then you could go to our health insurance page, and you're probably looking for individual and family coverage. Some of you might be looking for short-term plans, but most for individual, but we help with both. And when you're here, you can read a little bit about what we do and a little bit about the dates and so forth. We know it's November 1st through December 15th. That's the last day to get a plan. That would be effective next year, January 1st. If you're not quite sure what you're looking for, what you're looking at, you can request agent assistance, put in your information, click submit. It's only going to go to us. We're not going to share your information with anybody else. We don't sell it. You only talk to us, not 1,000 different agents calling you and bothering you. All right, but if you do know what you're looking for, you might be looking for marketplace plans. Well, we've got a direct route to the exchange, make it very easy. So I'm going to take myself off screen here, and you just put in your zip code, and you could put in your contact information if you want. Again, only goes to us. We don't put this to anybody else out there. So you can just work with one agent or agency if you want. Once you're here, you're going to put in your information. Maybe we have a 37-year-old male, non-tobacco, doesn't have insurance anywhere else, like through a job or something like that. We have a spouse, he's married, she's 36, and maybe she's pregnant in this particular example. And then they already have one child, and let's say they have a 7-year-old daughter. And you know, if you need to, you can add other dependents. Certainly some people might have 4 or 5 children, add as many as you need, but in this example, just a family of 3. It's going to ask you if there's other people in your household again, and the reason for that, there might be some people that you're not applying for insurance for them, and they have it somewhere else, but they're still dependents. You'd write them off on your tax returns, and that's what determines your tax credit, how many people in your house and what your household income is. So we're going to guesstimate that it's $75,000 for this fictitious family. Well, $75,000 based on 3, again for next year, it's going to tell us what our tax credit would be, $355. Okay, that's important. Now, we understand that income is hard to project for next year. It could go up, it can go down. You can change these numbers anytime throughout the year, next year, if you need to. So all you have to do is contact us, and we have the direct route into the exchange, and we can say, well, $75,000 was too high or it was too low, because it affects this number. So it's very important. Next thing it's going to ask us is about the doctors we like to see. Maybe we've got a Julie Jones. We mentioned our spouse in this example was pregnant, and this is her OBGYN. So we're going to put her in here and then start to move on from there. But you can put in as many doctors and hospitals as you want. Now again, if you know ACA plans, they can be narrow in network. Sometimes it's hard to find a plan with all your doctors in network, or certainly all the hospitals around you, so you do have to do some picking and choosing. When we go down, we're going to see that there's going to be, in this particular example, 6 carriers in 43215, that's Central Ohio where we are, for all of next year. We'll see there's several different plans, catastrophic bronze, expanded bronze with some additional benefits, silver, gold, etc. The plans that are popping up first are Ambetter. So Ambetter is going to have some very inexpensive plans in our area for next year. But we see that Julie Jones is not in network. Well, that plan may not work. That's our OBGYN. Our wife is pregnant. We did some advanced research. Maybe we called her office. What plans do you take for next year? And she told us, well, we take CareSource and we take Anthem. So we can isolate those 2 companies and put them in here, and then say, okay, well, Anthem, Julie Jones does take this plan. That's important. So we see Anthem, and she does take CareSource as well. So we start to see some plans we like. Maybe this plan with CareSource, maybe this plan with Anthem, and we can start to compare several different plans. And we scroll down a little further and see, of course, the prices go up a little bit. That's just sorting them based on premiums with your tax credit included. That's savings, $355 we talked about here. But we're looking for a silver plan. We're looking for something that's a little bit stronger. So let's look maybe at this silver plan. So let's put those 3 in there and compare plans. And this is where the rubber meets the road. Now we're really getting into what each of these plans is going to cost. So we're looking at monthly premiums, what it would have been, what it is now with our projected income and tax credit, what our deductibles are, what our max out-of-pocket is, what our estimated all-in is with deductibles, premiums, etc. Again, most all of these are HMOs. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of PPOs available with the Affordable Care Act plans. We hope that changes, but it's not going to change anytime soon, we're afraid, in most parts of the country. But we can also see some of the more important things. Primary care visits, what those cost, $40 here, $25 with this Anthem plan. This says 20% after deductible. What does that mean? It means you have to meet the deductible before you get the benefit of having a $40 copay. So you essentially pay full price. Then after, if you'd somehow met the deductible, would it be 20% of the normal cost? Excuse me, we look at specialists here a little bit, what they would cost. We can talk a little bit about generic drugs, visits to the emergency room, providers who take this plan, and you can do even a deeper dive with some plan details, summary of benefits, prescription directory. You know, a lot of folks are on some expensive prescriptions, and some plans are going to cover prescriptions better than others. So you can put that in here as well, and then of course download the brochure. But assuming you find a plan that you like, and maybe you've been working with us, we're helping you narrow it down. We're talking about what we know about these plans, which is considerable. We can hit this button, add to cart, and we're on our way to enrolling in this plan. Again, our number is up here. You could just contact us. You could print this. You could share this. You could add it to cart. Quite a bit that you can do. So we make it pretty easy to shop for these various plans. Again, there's a lot to look at in here, but everything is listed. We are not holding anything back. Everything that you'd see on the exchange, and the exchange is a little muddy. It's not that easy to get through. We just have a better interface here, but everything you'd see on the exchange is here. But again, if you're not sure, you could come back to our website and you could contact us. Many of our clients are also looking for short-term health insurance. We have a lot of young, healthy folks that are buying short-term plans that can be purchased for up to a year in some places, even longer in other places, up to 3 years. Means you only have to go through underwriting once, and then you are on your way. Short-term plans aren't great if you're planning on starting a family. This wouldn't be good for our example where we've got a pregnant wife. Short-term plans typically don't cover maternity. They don't cover a lot of prescription drugs. They do not cover pre-existing conditions. So a short-term plan wouldn't be good on that front. But if you're young, healthy, and so forth, they can be pretty strong plans. Again, short-term plans, that's something you're going to want to talk to us about. Request agent assistance, and we'll be here to help. If you're not sure, just give us a call. We've got all of our contact information up here, email, phone numbers, etc. But we tried to make it a little bit easier to shop for marketplace plans and a little bit easier to just get in touch with us so we can help you. Again, it's Hires and Associates. My name is Adam Hires. Hope you found this video helpful, and please let us know how we can help you. Thank you.